Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The border battle that goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, of course, been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to scramble now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. To throw, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. That's reeled in. It's Branch. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Receivers are bunched together. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Great move there. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Ball. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking for some space. It's Ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. A play action, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. Great cut there. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Gators will line up to kick it away. On to punt now for the first time today. Breaks clear in open space. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's ball.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's ball. Muscles past the defender. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. A deep shot to the left side. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the play fake, look at the passing. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Caught behind the line, it's Sturdivant. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. A draw to the back. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Gators keep the football on the move. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To the air, it's Stockton. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Now, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Dogs are in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Extending the play now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid game. He'll spot the ball for 31. And Kirk up puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Off the play fake on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
To throw, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Frazier. Fighting off the defender. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Frazier. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st down and 10. Handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for the passing game. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Play action here on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Branch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive now, that begin at the 41. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for some space. It's Ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Jukes to get free. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here comes the bunch formation. Throwing off play action. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. He gets the first and more. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just trucks through the defender. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. The defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff to the single back. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Defense is coming after him. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's ball. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's ball. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To the air, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's ball. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, and now it brings up fourth.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. It's another deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Grinding away with their running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. He's swarmed by the defense. Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Grab down the middle, it's Hansen. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's a short completion of the tight end. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.